Hey guys and gals, welcome back to part number 12 here on Geln Isla. Yeah, we've been doing a recording earlier on, and for some reason my mic went on mute, so I just started again. You've missed a wee bit of what's going on. We have started the harvester in the field next door to us, and yeah, we've got the tipper running there as well. And we'll have to look at that in a second by the look of it. We have also started some work down at the BGA. Again, I did start that as a as a part of recording, but for some reason the mic was on mute. So yeah, yeah. So challenge map, Artie Allen. Check the link out in the description for Artie Allen's channel, and go down and laugh at him losing. He's panicking already, so he is panicking. So let's just start the baler off here. We don't need to do that because we have the grass cutter. Grass mow, that one there. Play from the first waypoint. Go ahead. You go and wrap some bales for me, yeah. What else have we been up to? Yeah, obviously we started this off at the, at the start of the the recording. I think it was like 20 odd minutes of a recording was done. We've worked out that this tipper does detect the trailer, or detect the trigger over there, so our other tipper doesn't. I'll just let you see that. I don't know why the other tipper won't detect it, but this one does, so it'll empty and go back and cut. He's baling. We put this guy up on a courseplay course. We went ahead and bought the Bergman, of course. The next one up is 20 grand deer and only holds 1,000 litres more, so no brainer there. And we've got him working away at collecting this grass we mowed, and filling the BGA. For those of you who didn't catch the live stream last time, we did go ahead, put a wee vote out there, and we got the BGA. People voted to get the BGA here, so we've started some work with it. To me, this is probably a slightly bit more important than forestry at the moment, because this holds about 5 million litres in around there somewhere. And in these small fields, this is going to take a long time to fill, so we might as well get started on this. I think that's a wee bit more important than forestry, in my view anyway. But he is doing a fantastic job. Let's see, where are you? Grass, you're only at 26%. We'll come back and see him emptying. You're doing a nice job. You're doing a lovely job. You're sitting doing nothing. Let's go and grab our bale trailer. I did return it at the end. Accidentally returned it as we were only leasing it at the time. We'll snip across here quickly. We'll take our Joanna deer crop. So yeah, we were doing done some animal work as well there on the previous recording. Had no voice. I don't know why it's muted. Didn't know why it muted. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun on this, and I'm sure everybody else is as well. So just while we're grabbing this, we'll get around to a few comments, I think. Again, Josh CRD was commenting there on the live stream where we were discussing the new Anderson DLC. In particular, the wrapper that puts the bales in a long, straight line. And he was saying there that you use less wrapping the bales as a tube as well, because you're not doing the ends. And when you need a bale, you just open the end of it and take one out. I still don't know, Josh, whether I like the idea or not. I mean, I know, was it Dwight was saying during the stream there that that's what they use up in his area. I think he's in Canada, and says squatch wheel. Yeah, you can pronounce it. I can hardly tell my own name at times. But for me, it's you're putting that down there. It's going to create an obstacle, so you better plan where you're going to put it. But it's just going to kill all the grass underneath it as well. So you're going to have to start replanting grass and stuff, And I don't think it is as much as a problem with the idea behind it, but how are Jan's going to implement this? That's going to be the question. You know. Although in saying that, the only part of that I am sort of looking forward to as such is the poplar baler. We'll see how that works. And hopefully that'll work pretty well. Strongwook was commenting there, and again, Strongwook's one of the guys that's playing along with this. Great video, thank you for that. That should. Right, let's get back to it. What was it? Great video. You've been busy harvesting and placing buildings. Your farm's starting to look like a farm for a change. Glad to hear it, man. Let's see. You also got some chickens up and running. I'm probably looking to do sheep and maybe horses after that. I see from another comment that we're allowed in horse helper. I think it was Legendary Tira that okayed that one, but when you look at it, guys, it's 300, you know, whatever monetary units you're playing in per day, per animal. I don't think that's that OP, because, you know, you pay somebody 300 quid as a wage, never mind, you know, per animal for training. 300 quid, or 300 whatever monetary unit you're using, dollars, pounds, you know. It doesn't seem like a lot to me. Yeah, this week eater's brilliant. Yeah, doesn't seem like a lot to me. And also as well, I'm glad to see, you know, you're talking about putting some buildings and stuff up. I mean, I know RDL hasn't put anything up at the moment, building wise, but you know, it sort of makes the place look a wee bit neater. And maybe it's something we should be looking at doing as part of the challenge, you know, complete a proper farmyard. You know, as I say, and after the last live stream there, we put up that shed and we moved all the pig food across, and you know, put the bales in there to make them a wee bit tidier. If you did miss the live stream, guys, we did lose a lot of pig food because I accidentally clicked on the painting bit here, and it deleted a lot of food. Oops. But hey, oh well. Let's get you up and going. We did in the 20 minutes that I recorded without voice, do a lot of some work with the animals and putting straw and stuff in as well, so they're all happy. Just going to move this back up to the main part of the yard, to where the trigger is. We did put water in there, didn't we? We did indeed. Saying keeping the Ford down here is a bit of an animal tractor, but you know, it's struggling with its tank or two. Maybe take it over, because I don't think I've got this one maxed out engine wise, so if we don't, we can always max it out and see if we can make it better. Trying to put stuff back to where we left it, for the simple reason being that it'd be easier to find if I remember where to put it. Don't want to have to be running all over the map, you know, looking for stuff. Let's take this tractor down and again stick that back on it, because we're going to probably need that for some stage for the animals. Yeah, so let's go. Oh, PGA! Oh, we were meant to check that out. Is he getting stuck on something? He's another bit of a running to do, but we'll get back down there in a second. Let's get the third headland lifted here, because if we don't, this tractor's going to start getting stuck on bales, and that's going to be a nightmare. You wouldn't see a John Deere gator doing this. Wouldn't have the teeth, wouldn't have the legs to do this. A John Deere gator. John Deere for the win. Yeah, I wonder why we couldn't hear it. We're just too far zoomed out. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I mean, let me know what you think, because I think we're doing pretty well here. I know we haven't done that much logging with, you know, 30 odd trees we've done so far, but I think we're doing pretty good. You are getting stuck on him again. Not stuck, but you know, you're detecting him. Move, harvester. Stick him under there. You're doing nice. Oh, you've reached your endpoint. So basically what I've been doing, guys, is let me just tidy up here. Of course, courseplay misses everything like that. I've just been going ahead and filling it up and putting the grass in. Again, Courseplay's done an amazing job so far with the BGA. Oh, sorry, not an amazing job, but it's been doing a good enough job. We are going to have to do a bit of leveling and whatnot, just to, you know, put it back in properly. But, you know, we've got a good amount of grass and stuff of this field. Again, plows down here, I'm going to set it up to plough it and give it an actual field boundary and a proper name and whatnot. Yeah, but there's no point wasting a bit of grass that was growing there originally, is there? Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll put this in here and we'll get the plough started. Let's just run over the top of this so we can get it spread out a bit. And yeah, we're going to start putting it from here on because top bit of the bunker here is looking a bit empty, isn't it? Nice big open area at the end of this as well, actually. You know, if you wanted to put some barns or something down there. I think putting the bigger tractor on here helps with this mound as well. Again, Courseplay is just probably going up and down the front of it. Should be. Let me have a look here. What are we under? We're going to be under, I think it's a miscellaneous. How much are the rulers? No. It's not under miscellaneous. Okay. What's it be under then? Weights? No, it's not under weights. Not under miscellaneous. Levelers, that's what it's under. 7.5 grand each. I'm not gonna get 2 of them, guys. We're gonna need them anyway. So I'm just going to for now drop you there. Let's run quickly back up to the shop again and pick up our rulers. Again, you missed the first run up to the shop to buy the the loading wagon because yeah, Idiot here was recording with no microphone on. Oh, JC Gaming was commenting, I think you're going to have to make a lot more pig food than that. I agree. Thought that big pile of mulch would have last some time, but it's hardly making a dent with 20 pigs. Yeah, the pigs do eat a lot, and you know, I'm already ahead with the animals with Randy, but it's not a sprint for real. Great job. And I'm not mentioning the last bit of that comment. Yeah, what shocked me the most was it was root crops that made it, and it was root crops that made it. But the root crop part of the pig food was the slowest thing to fill up. Don't get it. Oh, I thought I clicked that. Around the other side. Yeah, well, as I say, we're definitely happy animals. We've got the BGA, so I mean, I know we've, I know, I think it's Joe's. What's going on? Alright, that's it now. Joe comments later on there, you know, we've only got about 3/4 of the land that Randy's got. Even less nice since he's bought the forestry area. But you know, we're ahead. We've got, you know, what, 1, 2, 3, 3 different types of animals on the run. You know, we've got a BGA started up and going as well. You know, I think we're doing quite well. We've got some nice big tractors, nice big equipment. I think the next thing maybe to try maybe upgrade is the harvester. Perhaps we'll see in that one. So let's get this ready. Unfold, move it onto the back, unfold that, put you down, front, put you down. Let's do a bit of compacting and leveling here and see how that helps. Of course, play's going to be running this. We're going to need to make sure this is nice and even, because it's going to get stuck if we don't. Yeah, there's let's see how much is in here actually. You know, there's 200. Well, the guts of 203,000 litres in here. You know, barely looks like you're making a dent there. Barely made a dent in it, look. You know, some of the in-game, you know, the placeable side, it just bunkers, you know, that would be quarter full by now. So these things are huge, man. Absolutely huge. Let's just scroll down and see some more comments. Ryan Clark was saying there, the video cut out before the end. Thomas, have a look back at it. I did, Ryan. I mean, it seems to be alright for me. I'm not sure what happened to you watching, but as I say, I mean, for me it seemed to work okay. Again, I don't know, Ryan. Spreading this out nicely. We're compacted to 100% anyway. Maybe just one more time down the side. There we go. So let's drop these off. And we'll get started with some plying, and we'll go up and sort the rest of the bales out, guys. Joseph Sakovic was saying, forgot to tell you, he bought the pink fuel trailer with the blue wheels that I have. Playing multiplayer with 3 other friends, and they yelled at him because they didn't like it. Well, Joe, good choice for start. If your friends don't like it, then you can always tell them they can buy your equipment for you and what way they like, and therefore you'd make them fortunes quickly because you don't have to spend any money on vehicles. Sounds good to me. Right, so that one there, we're going to create this course off it. So 15.2 meters. Let's just have a look at that again. Yep. Wherever. Do 2 headlands. Generate that course, please. We're only going to need to play this once anyway, so there's no point saving this one. And let's see, we'll put you on from the next clue, the first waypoint. Drive the course. You should be happy enough to work away playing there, man. Stop. First of all, we have to allow create fields. Duh. Drive the course now, it should be working. Right, why is that not allowing to create fields? Put that F1 menu up. Allow create fields. Okay. Put the F1 menu back again. Drive the course there, mate. It should be working. Maybe I didn't press the right button the first time. Possibly didn't put the right button down the first time. Right, there you go. Leave you to it. Let's get the rest of the bales picked up. It'll be a main sort of income. I believe I've done about 700 bales so far. A lot of them have been sold. Anyway, put this back on the tractor to collect again, eh? To run it to the sell point. And I think we're just going to have enough here for a load. Yep, there you go. You're wasting petrol for no reason, or diesel. Let's stick this away, and then we'll go and sell some bales. So we're starting to gather equipment up rightly. You know, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going on our farm. I'm quite actually, you know, pleased with the progress we're making. You need fueled up. This is a great example of the uses for the gator, and I'd struggled originally to think about. Oh, crash! Struggled originally to think about what I could use this for. Yeah, and it's turned out to be actually pretty helpful. Just as we run about, but you know, as a general farm equipment. So this tool here, we have to get up onto here, start the fuel trigger. Let's go get you some fuel. Started to pump there at the front. There you go, he's fueling up. Just turn that engine off again. And he's fully fueled. Where did we think that? I think that's on the mod hub, that one. Let's see. Joe was also saying, boy, I wish he had course play. Think of the things you could do with course play. I am Joe, and it involves running into bridges and up trees and over cliffs, and you know, and you're good enough doing that yourself without, you know, course play helping you. Oh, we've got a full one. Okay. I'll bail for next time. Just something to sell area. Yeah, as we go, Joe was saying there, he wouldn't say it was neck and neck because, you know, I have the animals and stuff. Dwight was saying, hey Thomas, love the series, thank you. I've been watching your older challenge videos and wondered if you've ever done a challenge series with Randy where he had to use a console. I recently bought an Xbox One with FS19. I find it much more enjoyable to play on console than PC. The answer I got when I suggested Randy using the console is no, rather blatant and blunt no. Yeah, I don't mind the console. I mean, I do want to start console, you know, I do have the Xbox there, and I do want to start some sort of series on the Xbox. Get back to what we started with. But I'm just finding it hard at the minute. I mean, this stage in FS17 there were a load of maps and mods out. On the Xbox at the minute, man, it's very few and far in between. So I think Giants are going to have to pull the finger out. Especially for the console players, or they're going to start losing them. Legend Potato, where did I get the Mora mod from? Can't remember off the top of my head, man. It was one of the websites, but if I see you around on TeamSpeak, I'll throw it to you. Nolan Card was saying, oh, run away, Bill. I'm not very good at reversing these things, am I? No. If we get it straight, maybe I can pull it backwards. Hey, we might have enough there. Yeah, 89 grand, guys. We're back up. We're making money again. This is good. Nolan was saying the combine needs anger management training. The poor trailer, put a proper tractor on it, and I'll get better results. I agree. We should have a Joanna deer on it. Of course, referring to the combine trying to run over the pearly tipper. It's a coarse prey problem. I think we all know that. See, Ryan Clark was saying there as well. Good day, McConsole. Still more poplars and still on the checklist, I know. But you know, Anderson DLC's coming out, so maybe leave them to that. We'll try the. If we go ahead and get that, we'll try the chipper, the bale chipper thing, baler thing. Looking forward to the Kitty Crone making an appearance. We don't know about the Kitty Crone. We might have a Joanna deer version of a chopper. Might have to look into it. Hopefully we might. Let's pick this bale up. I'm just going to throw it to the side of the field here for the moment because I know in 17 there was an issue with leaving bale trailer, auto-load bale trailer loaded, so let's not even attempt that. You're finished. Let's have a look and see what we need to tidy up after you. Wee bits and pieces, that's not too bad. Harvester's finished as well. Dylan was asking harbour training the horses. Well, we've already went over that one, Dylan, and horse helper. Jeffrey was saying he missed the live stream. YouTube never notified you, sorry. Don't worry about that one, Jeffrey. You're fine. You can always watch it back. Again, guys, keep the comments and maybe the suggestions coming in as well. I mean, I always like to see them. I may not get back to them straight away, but we do get back to them when we can. Also, guys, I mean, if you haven't already, you know, there is a link in the description there for the PGSC website where you can download this map. Definitely go ahead and give it a go, guys. It's a brilliant wee map. I'm really, really enjoying my time on this map. And sometimes it's hard just to leave it at 10 hours. You know, you want to keep on going. But unfortunately we can't. You know, there is a 10-hour limit for the challenge. Quick run over the rules, actually. Yeah, well, I remember it's fill one of the BGA bunkers up to full, which we're currently working on here. 300 trees cut down and manually moved. No auto load for trees. We have to have a full animal pen of each animal, with no. We're going to feed them all the bales where we can. So there's no buying stuff out of the shop to feed them. Everything has to be harvested. All the food we've given them has to be harvested or cut, you know, straw, etc., etc. Which is why we're doing a lot of work with bales. We have to own own the whole lot of the map. We just skip over there, which I say we've got a good quarter of it so far. So we have to own the whole lot here. Yeah. And we have to pay off our debt, which we're doing pretty good on. I mean, apart from the original $500,000 we borrowed, I haven't really had any other loan off it. Now, I haven't paid any of it back yet, but you know, we're not struggling wise. We are paying about $3 a day of interest, but you know, we're getting there. And yeah. So again, guys, thank you all for watching. All the new subscribers just came along, thank you for coming along and joining in and watching us. And for all you that have been here, thanks for sticking around. Again, if you have anything, you know, stick it down in the comments box below, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. And I shall catch us all in the next episode. Also as well, don't forget, pop over and check out Scooter Ray's channel. He's the guy that makes the map. Give him a bit of support there as well, because I know that he's working on a extended version of this map. Which will not be using because it requires a save game, but you know, and I think he's just going to give it for subscribers and stuff. So get yourself over there, get yourself joined in there, and whatnot as well. Bit of a warning: it is a bit more adult themed, so you know, there's your warning. Again, guys, thank you very much for joining in, and I'll catch you all in the next episode then here on Geln Isla. Thanks for joining. Bye bye.